If you struggle with consistency, yeah, I do too. I do too. You expecting me to give you the this is what you do to no, no, no. I'm here because I need to be consistent. This is why I'm here. This is what consistency looks like when you accept that it doesn't look perfect. I'm Tomoa. I started YouTube again recently. I was never a YouTuber, but I used to love uploading stuff, mainly spoken word, mainly poetry. If you go onto my channel now, I've been uploading silent-ish journals of my journey as I've entered this new season of motherhood, and also trying to tap into like all my creative outlets at the same time. Unfortunately, no, not unfortunately, because I'm going through a huge blessing, but it's a huge transformational stage naturally. My main priority is being the best mom I can be while also fostering the talents I've been given. I want to honor God with my talents. I want to be obedient. I want to be wise. However, I'm also exhausted and have a little human attached to me most of the time. So that limits my capabilities in terms of when I do things. However, it's not an excuse. I've committed to things, so I need to do said things. I want to elaborate because I keep saying things. The reason I want to talk about consistency in this video is because, as I said, it's something I've always struggled with. So I did something rather major for me this year, and I started writing on Substack. I've not advertised my Substack on my socials at all because my plan was do my Substack for a year and then I'll share. The reason I wanted to do it quietly for a year was to develop the habit of being consistent before I commit to writing more publicly. When I tell you I've had one person in the past 8 months like my newsletter, I'm not too bothered because actually I do write my newsletter for me. Yes, a full-on newsletter. It's got a whole structure. It's got consistency, branding, the whole shebang, and I love writing it, and I have been so consistent since I started every single month. There was one month actually, July, I missed because boy, I have just come out of a very heavy month actually. I just remembered July was beating me up. Oh my gosh. So I actually uploaded my newsletter a week late, and even though no one follows that newsletter, I still apologize because I treat the newsletter like a job. I treat it as if I am the editor-in-chief, I'm the writer, the everything, the publicist, everything. So that's really helped, is actually giving myself a project to practice being consistent without having eyes on me, and treating it with this seriousness as something that maybe I was being paid for or that huge things depended on. And also I do really enjoy it. That helps. Enjoying doing the thing helps with consistency. So that has shown me that just because I've gone through a whole lifetime, I panicked I wasn't recording then. Just because I've gone through a whole lifetime of not being consistent and struggling, it doesn't mean that that is my story. If I'm still living and I'm still breathing, I can still change. Inconsistency does not have to be my story, and that applies to you too. If I can change my lack of consistency, I would say most people can, because I know when I say huge flaw, huge weakness, I didn't know what consistency was. I'd get so excited, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, there's this new project I want to do, and then just give me a month or two, burn out, crash out, whatever it is, out. I'm out. It's done. I'm not doing it anymore, and I don't want that to be my story. So this year I committed, and I've been consistent. Even with this YouTube channel, the reason I'm doing this talking video is not because I want to, and that's another thing with consistency, is that sometimes you're gonna have to do something you don't want to do, not in a way that will compromise morals, just to be clear, but you're gonna do something that you don't want to be doing because it takes you out of your comfort zone, like talking to a camera. But that is still you being consistent. Consistency and perfection aren't the same thing, and that's something I'm having to learn and be okay with. I've uploaded a newsletter actually, which I just wasn't the biggest fan of, but for the sake of consistency, I said, listen, this is what I'm going to upload, this is what I have to offer, and that's fine. But with consistency, it builds that discipline and you'll get better as well. For example, I'm doing this talking video. This is my first time doing it in this season of YouTubing. I used to upload some videos in the past. I might get into that in the future, but yeah, I'm in a new season of uploading videos on YouTube. I don't feel so comfortable right now, but I don't want to go 3 weeks without uploading onto my channel. 2 weeks is the most I've gone, and I'm cutting it fine. Like, this is going to be probably 2 weeks on one day, actually. But I'm showing up, I'm being consistent, and it doesn't have to look perfect. It just has to be progress. It just has to be showing up, it has to be discipline, it has to be me wanting it because I want it, not because anyone is watching, not because anyone can give me anything, and not because it's even going to get credit or going to be good, but because there's something that I need to tap into, something that I need to foster, something I need to speak to, and I don't know, someone I need to serve. This makes me uncomfortable right now. This isn't my ideal video right now, but this might be just what someone else needs to hear. Your consistency could be a message for someone else. Your consistency could be obedience to God. Your consistency could be breakthrough. You don't know. Your consistency could just be that, just developing the ability to be consistent. However, your consistency will never go to waste. The worst case scenario would be that it's a lesson learned. And that doesn't sound too bad to me. So yeah, I just wanted to come on, show my face, also say hey to the new subscribers. Thank you so much for supporting me. That sounds so weird to say. I'm currently on 37 subscribers as I'm recording this, which excites me, because if there were 37 people stood in front of me listening to me, I would be having probably a minor panic attack. I'm not gonna lie. Public speaking and me, also not best of friends. So I just want to say thank you everyone for supporting me, for engaging, for the kind words I've received as well over the past week. I've really been touched and encouraged. So I also want you guys to hold me accountable. If you see that I haven't uploaded a video when I should have, call me out. That helps. I'm in my season of not being quietly consistent. I'm now having to be publicly consistent. So yeah, we're part of the community now. We're helping each other out. I hope this touches whoever it needs to touch and encourages whoever it needs to encourage. And yeah, I do have a silent video that I've recorded. I'm starting editing, so hopefully that will be out Sunday or Monday. Those are the days I try to aim for uploading. I'm a mom, so you have to be gentle with me. That's going to be my excuse. But yeah, it will be out soon. And I just want to say, yeah, thank you for joining me. I'll see you soon. No, let me sign off properly. Thank you for joining me. God bless. And see you soon.